Hey folks, welcome back to the Wreck main quest line here. I'm going to get myself out of the way here in just a moment. In the meantime, while I'm just finishing a last minute setup item here, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And guys, I'm having a blast playing the game. And wow, I streamed for 8 hours. Not in a row, but still, it was 8 hours. My brains were turning to mashed potatoes last night. Wowzers. I did not realize I was going to crash and burn like that right in the middle of that longer stream last night. Wow. So I think I pretty much blew away my old record. I streamed for about 6 hours straight on No Man's Sky once because I was getting all kind of lost and turned around and got caught up in tangents and shiny rocks as per the usual. And I thought that was insane. So yeah, 8 hours yesterday, that was a bit much. No more stream marathons. Unless I can stream something where I don't really have to talk. That would probably be okay. But yeah, wow, I slept for like 10.5 hours last night after all that. It was pretty wild. Alright guys, just do a quick sound check here, see how we're matched up. Frozen pond. Stupid frog. Splat. We're doing pretty good today. I will take it. Alright folks, let's go ahead and do this little dance. Doodles. Alright guys, the wreck. There's a lot to this one. This one was pretty involved. I remember that wrecked vessel that we're going to. It is not a small ship. That thing is massive. Now, it's pretty well corridored, you know. It was tough to get lost in, per se. But I did get turned around a few times. So I'll walk you through that as best as I can. And we'll go through the numbers here. And we're really looking for a part so that we can get our trailblazer more space-worthy. We can jump systems.
Would you like to see something
And that's going to
special?
be huge. We definitely want to jump systems ASAP. That will really open up the game. That'll get us to our other worlds. Not only that, it'll help us explore just more options for like upgrades. And that's mainly what I'm after, is the upgrades aspect of this. And look at me running around in circles, not sure where I'm going just yet. Go ahead and get that puppy highlighted. Okay, we're going that way.
I give up.
Hey, with the nav computer and your repairs, how much am I gonna owe you?
Okay, we're friends. We'll get to that.
I wouldn't call us friends.
You will, because I just found you an EML 850 compatible nav computer. And since I know what I'm doing, it's free.
What's the catch?
No catch. There's this old wreck buried in Amberine, and it's loaded with compatible parts.
It's not stripped already?
Look, I mean, we tried. The winds picked up, and not all of us have fancy speeders. Then part of it collapsed and sealed it off.
Can't I just, like, boost one off a Pike cruiser or something?
Not possible. Trailblazer's a custom job. Off-the-shelf parts won't cut it. You're lucky I even remember this wreck. Even luckier that I have a plan. I just, need a Class 11 power core.
And where exactly am I supposed to get that?
All kinds of places, like, you know, Imperial compounds.
We barely made it out of that space station alive. You trying to get me locked up?
I'm just trying to get your ship fixed. You're welcome. And, don't die, all right?
Mom always said if it was too good to be true, it probably was. And I get that funny feeling about this quest here. Alright, so yeah, first we gotta go to the comm station, guys. That is a big bad boy nest. Like, there is a lot of enemy trouble there. Yeah, we're going way up here. Yeah, there's a shiny rock, but yeah, we're not doing that right now. Looks like the quickest ish. It's not much help, but it's a little help.
Feel like going for a ride?
Where's my speeder going? Jeepers.
Hide your shiny.
That away. I remember there's a lot of loot up in that area. But I'm going to try to stay focused. No shiny rocks. Stick to the quest. Of course, I always take the time to get these loot hit spots, but I remember this one was a little more involved. You got a lot of NPCs at this one. Yeah, we'll come back to that. No shiny rocks, no touchy. Ooh, there's a question mark on that one. See, that changes things. We'll come back to that. It's marked on the map. That'll prompt me to make a return visit. That's right, we can't go in through the front door on this. So there's a couple of different ways in. You can kind of go out and around this way and jump over to the top battlements. There's another way in through this side where there's like a ventilation shaft or a sewer shaft you can crawl in through. Honestly, they both work. I'm not really sure even which is the easiest way to go in, but I do know you have to avoid detection. You're already in a restricted area and we're not even close yet. And guys, that walker, that is a problem. That thing has got sight for days. He will spot you from a million miles away. So yeah, we'll try to skirt the system just a little bit here. And I guess I'm going to take left Twix. I'll go ahead and go around to the left, just because I feel like that sewer is a little bit easier, at least as far as getting in. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait just a second for him to turn around. I'm not sure where that cutoff is, but I don't want to take any chances either. Okay, the good thing is once you're in the weeds, you're invisible. Oh, there's drones this way. I don't remember that. This may not be the easier way after all. That's already got a bunch of people angered, see? Oh, that was a cast point. Well, this was not the easier way, and I guess I came here when those droids were either not there, or maybe I had already killed them and just not realized it. So yeah, that would have been it right there.
590. Use all necessary force to eliminate the target.
Got it.
We've lost the target.
Target lost. Return to your positions.
I'm at that Imperial compound, Walker.
Good. Now remember, Class 11 power core. It'd probably be near an engineering area, but somewhere a little more secure. Maybe look...
I actually kind of want to go in the other way now, because I didn't have that kind of trouble. That might have been the easier way in. And that autosave will not work.
A smaller room.
All right, as you are.
Holding position.
Huh, another droid, look at that. Okay, so this would get you on the baniments as well. Yeah, I must have come and raided this thing when I wasn't in the middle of a quest. I don't remember all those droids. Okay, so yeah, we're basically above that ventilation shaft now. But yeah, I'll show it from the other direction, just because, again, this is gonna probably be a sticking point for a lot of folks.
Got something, bud?
Well, if he sees me, that was going to be a short trip. Alright, I guess there's no quick way to get over there. Not only that, there's a lot of, like, traffic in this area. Like, speeders going back and forth. It's just a lot of opportunity for them to catch you out here in the opening area. So you want to keep your distance from that gate as much as possible. Especially when you're in the restricted area. Ah, nuts. I think that's my first fall death of the series. Cheapers. Well, at least I don't have too far to go. Okay. Well, that just happened. Maybe this will be quicker.
Apprehend suspect for questioning.
Oh, that's right, I didn't put a hard save down before I went in there. Nuts! Well, that's not going to be okay. I hope it didn't overwrite my last autosave. It did. Okay, so the autosave system, I don't necessarily like it in this game. It overwrites other autosaves before the old autosaves are overwritten. So, yeah, it overwrote my most recent one, which would have been back at the compound. So unfortunately now I just gotta, I guess, bite the bullet. And replay this whole thing from the beginning. Okay, so welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's time for the wreck. And it has been a train wreck. And it's going to be a train wreck. So before I get into it, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things.
Hey, with the nav computer and your repairs, how much am I gonna owe you?
Okay, we're friends. We'll get to that.
I wouldn't call us friends.
You will, because I just found you an EML 850 compatible nav computer. And since I know what I'm doing, it's free.
What's the catch?
No catch. There's this old wreck buried in Amberine, and it's loaded with compatible parts.
It's not stripped already?
Look, I mean, we tried. The winds picked up, and not all of us have fancy speeders. Then part of it collapsed and sealed it off.
Can't I just, like, boozed one off a Pike cruiser or something?
Not possible. Trailblazer's a custom job. Off-the-shelf parts won't cut it. You're lucky I even remember this wreck. Even luckier that I have a plan. I just, need a Class 11 power core.
And where exactly am I supposed to get that?
All kinds of places, like, you know, Imperial compounds.
We barely made it out of that space station alive. You trying to get me locked up?
I'm just trying to get your ship fixed. You're welcome. And, don't die, all right?
And don't die, alright? Yeah, gotcha. That's always the goal, I guess. Alright. Hey, Atlantis, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's kind of pricey. You know, you might want to wait for a sale there, but... or download the free demo, you know, and see if it's worth the money to you. But yeah, it is not a cheap game. Okay, this time I'm going to get back over to that compound and actually remember to drop a hard save. I'm slipping.
Tired of walking
What
next?
is my speeder doing over there? Feel like we were just here. Kind of weird. Yeah, Atlantis, you're right about that. It is like a movie. It's like the best of both worlds. You get really fun gameplay, but at the same time, it's like you can just kind of kick back a little and watch a good TV show. Like, I can't tell you enough, like, how many times I couldn't wait to log in just so I could see what the next little cutscene or NPC interaction was going to be. I think that was the wildlife that aggroed. Ah, sweet. I finally unlocked that. Awesome! Yeah, so that jump, I think you just, while you're going, you hold the A button down, and when you release, it pops up. It's not real high yet, but there's a perk where you can get it to go higher. Alright guys, I'm real close to territory here. I'm going to go ahead and drop that hard save, just so we don't have to do any of that ever again. Alright. So yeah, this is quite a big restricted area. And there's a lot of people. There's foot patrols that are walking around, usually in pairs or threes. And you got a restricted structure over there. And of course the main compound that we're trying to get into over here. And I'll show you on the map exactly where I'm at and the way I'm going to approach. I remembered that being a lot easier, but I might have been here not during the quest to do my looting. And I don't remember so much droid trouble. I remember one of them being there, but it was easy to take out from a distance and it did not trigger the alarm. So yeah, whatever was going on there, that was not my first experience for sure. And I see some wildlife here, that's super unfortunate. I'm going to try to blow past that thing so we don't get involved in death. I'm still not really equipped enough to take those things on reliably. Okay, and right here where you see a bunch of, or just really a pair of knuckleheads, that's the way I like to get up here. And you really don't even have to deal with them, you can just let them live and let live. And then sooner or later you'll be in the weeds and you will be protected.
Gotta keep quiet, Nix.
Quiet, shh.
The grub actually isn't half bad.
Now remember there being some looting to do on the way as well. Oh, wildlife trouble. Not okay. We're gonna go around the other way. I do remember the wildlife trouble before, but I remember it was pretty easy to get around them. Ah. Looks like the wildlife is getting into it with the NPCs. Noise. I'm pretty sure he emerges victorious too. Oh, another way that you can help. See, I knew there was a reason I spent the money on this thing. Go to your equipment and your loadout. We can swap that extra health for better invisibility to wildlife, and that'll help us get through here. Then I'll pop that health one back on when we get into other combat. Uh-oh, he sees me. That's not okay. Oh, so much for the charm. Yikes! Yeah, he's got a ranged attack, and that does some damage. I think it's 1 full block per hit. It's like, that is no joke. I wish I was better equipped to take those things out. But, yeah, for right now we can just live and let live. Yeehaw! So I might as well go ahead and put my other health charm back on. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, maybe it's because he's aggroed? Okay, I'll have to do that here in a moment, I suppose.
I'm at that Imperial compound, Walker.
Good. Now remember, Class 11 power core. It'd probably be near an engineering area, but somewhere a little more secure. Maybe look for an office, a smaller room.
Nothing to report.
Push me.
Quiet.
It's gonna take a while.
Alright, maybe now I can get into my loadout and get that rectified. Much better.
Someone around next?
Okay, they want me to go to an engineering area, so they don't really specify, you just kind of gotta look around. And our quest marker might actually show us exactly where we need to go. Perfect. Yeah, this is quite a bad boy nest. You've got that walker down there. Lots of NPCs just hanging around. Ooh, sniper rifle. I'll take that action.
Just gonna long ride the
What was that?
Nuts.
All right, Nix. Go get him. That's it, Nix.
Alright, that went a little more according to plan.
Actuator's broken. I have a...
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Yes.
I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, that shut that camera off and opened that door across the way there. So yeah, stick to the upper area. That should get you through.
Copy that. All clear.
Stabilizer is ready. Need to take it apart to see what's wrong.
Oh, nuts. I forgot about him.
Secure the area.
Someone's calling the alarm. That's never a good thing. Good thing we can shut that right back off. Yeah, so that's one benefit to not sabotaging the alarms, is you've got a way to turn the thing immediately right back off. So I'm going to leave that thing intact. Yeah, I totally forgot that dude was standing there. Could have done that better.
She won't get away.
Watch me.
We lost her.
Nix, attack.
That's going to be our way in, but I want to say there's some goodies around here, and I might just go ahead and take a moment to collect those since they're nearby. What can go wrong? Absolutely nothing.
Go get him, buddy.
Not only that, I think this is another way in. Oh, you can use the steam for cover too, by the way. That will keep you well hidden. I thought there was more loot down here than that, like a loot chest.
Just a bit longer.
There's another NPC in here, or so I thought. Maybe it was just the one. This just opens that duct. That's a way out. I need to hurry up and be quick here because that patrol can turn around and see me from where I'm standing.
All right.
And they can see you through that window, by the way. So yeah, again,
Okay,
quick in, quick
careful.
out. I'll wait for them to turn their backs. I still had one kind of aggro on me. He didn't sound the alarm or anything. He just came in here to investigate with that question mark above his head. And I was able to deal with them. Okay, that did me absolutely no good whatsoever.
If you're willing to take the risk,
Well, I'm surprised that walker didn't see me just now.
no doubt.
Ooh, shiny. Good thing they glisten. Sometimes that catches my attention just enough to go back over there and get that.
This looks like an engineering area. Get that back to Nix.
Ah, nuts. Hurry up, Nix. I need you, buddy. Ah, what's that all about? Sweet. Okay, that opens up more containers to us now. The big crates, those will start highlighting. That is nice to have.
Nice.
Come on, Nix. Okay, now go after
Get
him.
Nix.
Good job, buddy. That's what I was trying to do the first time, but I think it like moved targets right before I hit my button, and then it all went downhill from there. Hey, Draven, what's up? How you doing? You said you can drive the walker? I've never experienced that. In fact, I've actually been wondering if there was a way to even kill the walkers. Everything I've ever thrown at them did nothing. So yeah, that's good to know. I'll have to do some more research on that.
That's a power core. All right, distract him, Nix.
Oh no, I didn't. Guess I didn't trigger him correctly. Maybe we need to go in there.
Nix, you're up.
Okay, so Nix couldn't grab that. We had to go
Plus
grab
11.
that.
Perfect.
Alright guys, there's some more looting to do in here, you know, so do this at your own risk. We've already got what we came for. We can go out that ventilation duct that I hacked open. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in about a minute, maybe two. Alright, yeah, I was kind of hesitant to just let that play while I was gone. Just in case a random NPC saw me or something, I wouldn't have been here. That would have been a lot of fun to watch. Alright, so again, do this at your own risk. You know, if you want to go in here and do some looting, you can. Okay, we got a Yahoo right there. I believe there's one like...
What do you see?
Yep, right there.
Stabilizer is red. Need to run a few more tests.
I didn't think he just stayed there, though. I am a figment of your imagination.
I need a new post.
I didn't even have to hack that one. Sweet.
Someone nearby?
I probably should have saved that stun. I think I said that last time I went up an elevator. That would have been put to better use here.
What was that?
Oh, she wasn't quiet about that one, was she?
Wait.
So sometimes you just gotta go for it, fearless. Doesn't always work out, but sometimes if you just get it done and don't hesitate, that gives them less of a chance to walk around and see things that are happening and or aggro on you.
Nice.
Definitely want to disable the turret. Definitely want to disable the camera. Definitely want to transfer that data. Alright, sweet deal. Not only that, I believe we got some money coming to us here. Last time I hacked this, I got like 2,000. It was a lot. But you know, that was later game. I don't know if that's like a tier type of thing where you get more like later in the game. Guess we're about to find out.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, it must be on a tier or a leveling system. That definitely wasn't the 2,000 I was expecting. Okay, and we also have a loot chest here. Booyah. Shiny things. Funny, it just now said Imperial territory. Where was I just a second ago?
What do you see?
Okay, yeah, this is a tricky little area. There's a couple of NPCs in here, and one of them is downstairs, like tough to get after. You can't even really see them.
Someone nearby?
Okay, you kind of sort of can now. So you got one walking around up there, one stationary, and one walking around down there. So yeah, just a real tough spot to not be seen or start a fist fight.
The stabilizer's on green. Just one more test to be sure.
I'm so glad the droids don't detect you or aggro. Okay, that other one's walking away now. Nuts. Wasn't quick enough.
What's that? What? Time to distract them, Nix. What?
Oh, that kind of backfired.
Wait. See something?
Okay, we did all that work for a reason. Again, I mentioned there was some looting to do here. That's 2 of the 4 chests that are at this station. I had a 50-50 chance there. Okay, got some more credits. Booyah. And before we go out that vent... think that just goes outside,
They really don't pay us enough.
as does that.
Someone around, Nix?
You can't trust anyone around here.
Okay, and that's just the upstairs to where we've already been. That's our elevator. I think, again, this just takes us outside. Yeah, that's where we entered from. Okay. So I want to investigate that shaft and see where that heads.
Stay quiet, Nix.
That's right. I remember that now. That was just a wraparound, same room. That would have been a way we could have gotten after these people up here more stealthily than the way I did it. Assuming, you know, you take out that bottom dweller first, then you can access that vent. Alright, so I guess we're going outside next. Kind of funny they put a ladder here, but you can't actually use it. Hello?
What's your status?
Got something, bud.
Over.
Yeah, we got a baddie right there, one across the way. I remember the ones walking around topside were an issue, so I'm gonna deal with them first.
Someone nearby? Copy that. The only thing you posted was the last one.
Status report. Over.
Don't bother letting us charge. We'll just get transferred in a few months anyway.
What's your status? Over.
What's your stasis? Over? Or she said status.
Yes.
Anyone up for drinks tonight?
Alright, we got a clear shot in now. With exception to that NPC on the ground. Oh no.
Let's investigate.
I didn't realize that was going to turn those turrets on.
Wait.
Oh, that's going to cause a problem.
Sir, let's wrap this up. This is bad.
Come on, Nix! They're after us!
Quickly!
Close the distance! After her!
Eh, how do they know where I am?
Target spotted!
Jeepers.
Good work, buddy!
Command, can you hear me?
And the walker's just casually, like, doing its thing.
We're pinned, Nix!
Take your time, buddy. It's okay. Nobody's waiting.
Vader!
Yep, take the scenic route, it's cool. Oh, nuts! And now Nix isn't here to toss that grenade back. Yep.
Come on, Nix.
Ouch.
We need backup.
Now I get the adrenaline. Better late than never. Okay, so that's 3 of 4 chests at this particular bad boy nest.
Whoa.
Yeah, lots of goodies over here. Only one option left. I love it when a plan comes together. Ooh, 1,000 that time. Nice! We have made some bank on this little incursion. So yeah, I know there's risk here, but it's risk reward. It's manageable. It's more compartmentalized too. Like, notice I got into a bit of a fist fight there, but it didn't call in the entire squad. Like, I was able to keep it under control. So we have one more chest here, I do believe. That's on the other corner here, if I remember correctly. Make a break for it, because I know I already cleared this area. Funny, the 3 that were out here patrolling, I guess they got tangled up in that fist fight and they're not out here anymore. I'm right back at the other side, jeepers. Yeah, I really honestly didn't remember where that went. But curiosity gets the cat killed every time, so I had to go for it. Wow, I'm having trouble now remembering where that 4th chest was. If it doesn't come to me here real quickly, I'll just go ahead and proceed on out of here, but I'd like to find it if at all possible.
Got something, bud?
Aha! Right out there in the open. Wow, I probably walked right by it. I remember there being one out here in the open, but I could not put my finger on it, so I got this one mixed up with another bad boy nest. Where the loot crate is actually over there in the other corner of the compound. So yeah, that's what was throwing me off there. There it is, all four. Booyah, baby. So in order to get out of here, you can really take your pick on how you want to do that. I'm just going to go back out the way we came in. It's easy, it's accessible. With the exception of that wildlife, can't forget about him. Which he may not even be here anymore. Yikes! How to get down without taking a grip of fall damage? Right over here by those two knuckleheads we snuck past. Bye-bye. They're doing such a good job.
Ready to go?
We're outie. Alright guys, next on the hit list, once you're out of harm's way. Not close. In fact, I think this takes us out of mappage a little ways. So yeah, this one's pretty involved. I guess we can just rocket straight over there from where we're at. Oh, they're shooting wildlife. That's always fun.
Walker's right. This part means the trailblazer will take us anywhere we want. And a big score, we'll be set for life. We've come a long way from the workers' district, buddy. It's only up from here.
Oh yeah, there's a loot crate here, but guys, there's a lot of wildlife trouble here.
Computer, it'll be pretty easy to find, right?
You just need to get through the maze of hallways, climb through some ancient rubble, and hope the whole thing doesn't cave in on you.
Oh, easy then.
In fact, I don't see them, but there's like 3 just patrolling the area. Kind of funny I don't see them. Maybe I just had some bad luck with a random spawn in. That could very well be. Because, yeah, they would not leave me alone. I could not get in here and get this crate. Okay, there they are. Yep, right on cue. Time to go. So that's one I'll come back to when I'm better equipped to deal with those things. Just to show you on the map exactly where I wound up there. That's kind of deceiving on the map. My quest marker is showing us that way, but on the map it looks like it's that way. So just follow this trail and that'll take you up into the entrance area.
Hey, I think I'm at some kind of tunnel.
way through is with that speeder mod.
Okay, so you have to boost here to get through the headwinds. Wow, I'm all over the place. Okay, that's going to be the way out, so don't worry about, you know, what's down that way. There's really nothing to loot. Just go ahead and proceed on forward here across the water. Real tough to see, too. It's like super murky in here.
Waka, I'm here. What do I do?
All right, install the power core and hit the capacitor with your ion blaster module. With the core in place, the door should open right up.
Core goes here, I guess. Let's power up the core.
And there it was.
Wow. Look at this place.
So it is a big shipwreck, guys. We're going to get in there and we're going to get a little turned around at
Amazing,
times.
right? These High Republic cruisers were something special. Nav computer will be on the bridge, so good luck.
But I'll walk you through all that. We'll go ahead and get a start here. Basically, just follow whatever path K can take. You really can't get lost if you stick to that general rule. For example, you can already see the climbable surfaces there. And I did kind of look around here a little bit. I don't remember coming across anything too fabulous as far as loot goes. I'll take another look just to make sure I didn't miss anything the first time. Bear with while I do that. Nothing. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, we're going to be way off map here. It's going to be real tough to show you, like, what we're doing. But this is kind of like the wreckage area here. Okay, I'm not seeing anything lighting up. There's probably nothing here. I remember kind of doing this the first time, wondering, like, where's the loot? Where's the beef?
Hey there, pal.
Okay, so it's real tough to tell here. The climbable surfaces in this dungeon, you're basically looking for this, like, farm fencing. I don't know what else to call this stuff, or produce cage. And just stick to that general rule. Follow the path K can take. Whoop. Yeah, once you go in there, you can't get out.
I mean, a hyperdrive doesn't really need a nav computer to work, right?
As long as you don't mind ending up in a black hole, no.
Oh, great. And I'm guessing the bridge is still further in.
Hey, if it was easy to get to, that computer would be gone by now.
Okay, so I was wrong. You can squeeze back through. Sometimes those squeezable areas are like one way. gotta go that way.
This thing is huge. How am I supposed to figure out where the bridge is?
That's a good question.
I'm fine, really. Ugh, Waka, this thing is falling apart around me.
Why do you think we stopped scrapping it? Everyone figured it wasn't worth the risk.
Except you.
It's a calculated risk, Kay. And I'm good at math.
A calculated risk. That's how you justify doing something you know you shouldn't do, but you do it anyway.
Got something next?
Okay, you can get down a couple of different ways here. I'll just take the stairs, I guess, or the ramp. And yeah, you'll see some open looting to do here. I don't remember a ton of it being here. But you'll find some odds and ends for sure. Just look around real good with that Nick sense. That'll help light it up for you. Aha! We may have more than one on this one. Yep, that's right. I really wish you could save, but one thing I gotta give this game is they do a good job on auto-saving when you're in dungeons like this. So you're never too far away from getting back to where you left off.
Is something there? What have you got next?
Yeah, check these hanging things. Sometimes there's a loot crate behind them. Not that one. I'm pretty sure one of these, though. Oh, that's right. We gotta go for this one. Maybe I was mistaken on that loot crate. Nothing lighting up. And I am out of coffee. That could be a problem.
Looks like the way to the bridge is shut. Maybe if we get the reactor going.
So anytime you see that too, where it says like checkpoint reach, that's another indication that you got yourself a solid autosave down. I love how they get you when you least expect it. That actually just made me jump a little.
Waka, I need to get power to the ship somehow. I think I'm at the reactor.
That's your best bet. It's probably a multi-step activation from bottom to top. If it works at all.
Yeah, that one's well hidden.
What'd you find? All right, that should warm it up.
Okay, this is gonna come in stages. There's like multiple layers of this thing that we have to turn on to get the power flowing. So yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzle. As a matter of fact, this one reminds me of a Metroid Prime puzzle. I think in the very first game, there was like that tower that had 3 rotating sections. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And this is not far off from that. Only it doesn't rotate. Nick's look like he's having fun, so that's, you know, makes it all worthwhile. Okay, so now it's not going to be so straightforward anymore. We're going to have to use those openings as climb points.
Okay,
So they're timed.
reactor's up. Now let's see if it'll power the rest of the ship.
And this is where it starts turning into a bit of a puzzle.
Okay, I think we gotta climb up to the top.
So we might want to wait for this one to kind of reset. And as soon as you get that prompt, go for it. Now if you're wondering why you're not getting a prompt, it helps to already have the joystick pointing the direction you need to go. And then as soon as it opens up, assuming your joystick is already pointing that way, it'll go ahead and trigger that icon for you.
Hey, I think that actually worked.
Alright.
That should get us to the control room.
Oh, we gotta just Hail Mary this one, I guess.
Is something there? What'd you find? Waka, I think I'm almost there.
That's great.
Yeah. You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just fixing the trailblazer. Hurry it up, okay?
That's not shady.
Huh. Pretty old.
Alright, that'll definitely come in handy. That enhanced, I've been looking for that. We need that for upgrades. Kind of funny, something's on fire here. That should have been out a long time ago.
Gotta be a way to get that lift to come down.
Okay, I remember being stuck in here for a little bit, so this is like a multi-leveled kind of puzzle.
Turbo lift works too.
Matter of fact, I need to bring that one back down.
This better be worth it.
Well, that would hurt a little. Pancakeification. Oh, that's right. It's like Super Mario Bros. Puzzle right here. Oh, whoops. I way overshot that one. I guess you don't need to sprint while running up for that that jump there. Whoop. Now there's going to be some combat coming up, guys, and I remember this was a tough fight. We're way under budgeted on our firepower for this thing. And I cannot tell you, I probably died here, you know, more than once trying to get through it the first time. So I'll try to do it more strategically this time now that I'm aware of the tough fight to come. But, yeah, you're going to be dealing with some very tanky type enemies.
Huh? Oh, yeah, perfect. Nav computer will be in the console.
Okay.
So yeah, make sure you're stocked up on the Bacta vials. And, you know, make mental note of all these explodable canisters, because that will help you in combat here in this particular fist fight. And they're around. They give you a lot in here for a reason. So yeah, definitely cover is going to be your best friend. And then take advantage of what the environment provides here for you. Nice. Yeah, I really wish I could put down a save here. It just doesn't work that way. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll do my best.
I can't pry this open. I think it needs authorization. All right, authorization granted. Just need to grab the nav computer and...
There they are.
Those are Zarek Bash agents. How did they find us? Take him down, Nix.
Yeah, I don't think you can just punch these guys. Like, again, they're very tanky. They're higher grade enemies. And look at the damage they're doing. Like, ouch. The electrical doesn't even phase them. I don't think Nix can even do anything here. Like, this is all just between us and them. And I am not the best with quick movements on my trigger here. Try to get the headshots, it does help.
This, Nix. Let's grab it and go. Now.
See, again, cover, guys, is going to be your best friend in here. Because you saw the damage he was putting to me, like wowzers.
This looks like a nav computer.
Don't be mad, Kay. I mean, I knew what she needed. I know what she's been through. I'm the one who fixed her.
You're gonna kill me for a ship?
No. For the trailblazer. Zarek Bash wanted you alive, but I can't afford any loose ends.
Neither can I. Vale, right? If this is about Lero's ship or the rebels, it's just a big, big misunderstanding. I don't care.
At least hear me out.
Nix, run! No good double-crossing my knee. He's just after my ship. Come on, this way.
Oh, whoops. The good thing is they don't put you back, like, to have to do that fist fight all over again. You just have to retry the... I call these gauntlets. guess we'll have to rerun the gauntlet here.
This way. Look, you got the wrong person. Zarek Besh found us. Come on. Okay, let's just take a second here. Enough. Just come quietly. Who are you?
Run. I said, run.
Whose droid was that? No. We need to get out of here, Nix. Keep running. We'll jump to anywhere else, if the ship's even there. Oh, this can't keep happening. From now on, it's just you and me, Nix, like it should be.
Here's that water area I mentioned before when we came in. We jumped down off that ramp and kept going. So this is definitely the way out from here. Yep, there's those enemies, right where they should be.
Another hunter fighting over my bounty. Is it that high? Over a stupid stolen ship? That veiled person almost had us. We need to get rid of this death mark. Fast.
Alright guys, so yeah, that robot that they just introduced us to, that's a big part of the storyline here. He's going to be really integrated into our future questing. There's going to be a lot of dialogue coming from him. He's going to give us a lot of quests. He's going to lead us to a lot of loot, more specifically. That's why I like to get this part done, like earlier game. So yeah, this is really going to help open up a lot to us. Not only that, we got our trailblazer to the point where it's more space-worthy. So yeah, at this point we can just go ahead and fast travel our way back to our ship.
What have you got, Nix?
Okay, so there should be a couple of things that have spawned in here at the landing pad now. I've been talking about this in prior streams. I like how he says, but ask me first, okay? Yeah, sure, buddy. He already paid the piper for his sins. Okay, and there's also going to be an NPC that appears here. And again, I don't know exactly when that happens, but that'll help us with reputation, trading in, and buying the data to do that. But he's not here just yet. Okay guys, so to continue on with the wreck, I guess we gotta board our ship. Go ahead and do just that.
We need to get out of here.
She'll be here any minute, I'm sure.
You hear that, Nix?
Okay, Vess. We meet at last.
Who are you?
Saving you was hard. I'd rather not kill you.
You have a name?
Jalen Vrax. And I hear you got into Slero's mansion without these.
Where'd you get this?
It's what I do. Secrets, contacts, credits. I'm the one who brings them all together.
Varric. This really is Slero's mansion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And the schematics for a safe filled with 157 million credits worth of unmarked Beskar ingots. And I can get you inside.
Uh-huh. You got a droid smith to shut up that gatekeeper? Enough explosives to blow through that chromium time lock?
And don't forget, Slero's amped up security since your last little visit. You'll need 2 slicers to get in.
Get in. How about getting out? If it wasn't for Nix, I'd be in the ground.
You'd need an enforcer.
You'd need a whole crew.
That's right. With half the prize to split however you like.
This job, it's a death wish.
Well, you're already dead, Kay. Slero runs the most lethal syndicate I've ever seen, and he wants you gone. You want to live? Push back. Rob his fortune, and buy your freedom.
That easy. There's a reason people like me don't push back on people like Slero. Survival.
Exactly. And I, for one, am tired of fighting for the scraps left by rich, overdressed tyrants like Slero. This is our chance. You and I can break him. Together.
You really don't like this guy.
I'm just trying to tip the scales for people like us, Kay. What do you think?
I'm in.
ND5 has the list. Track him down. Get our crew. Oh, and don't stab me in the back. ND's programmed to make sure that doesn't happen. Galaxy's yours.
You believe that?
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
Great.
And there it is, folks. The wreck completed. So again, this really starts opening things up for us. A lot of times, too, when you complete these main quest lines, you're going to get some kind of free upgrade, in this case a blaster upgrade. And I think it's for the plasma is the one that they're wanting us to do. That'll open up the rapid fire, that's right. Now, I didn't personally prefer this version of the blaster. To me, it just made it overheat too much, and I was missing a lot of my shots. So if you're real good aim, that might be worth, you know, looking into a little bit for you. But me personally, this is where I'd rather dump in my upgrade materials that I do actually have. I can control the shots better. I feel like it's less chaotic for me personally. That's just my play style. So yeah, I would just recommend, you know, playing with both, see what feels better for you. Now that bottom one, we need to unlock that ASAP. That's going to be right down there that says locked. That's going to enable us to break rocks moving forward. So I'm probably going to prioritize that superpower with the next main quest that I take on. Just making mental notes of what I need here. Alright guys, so go back into your quest log here. Go back into your journal. The next main quest is going to be hyperspace. So yes, that's going to be next on the to-do list. That's going to take us... I think that takes us to Tatooine, but I'm not 100% sure now. Yeah, that is. So that's going to be putting the crew together. There's 3 main quest lines that kind of separate out from the overall quest to rob this vault, and that's putting the crew together. So we basically have to do like a whole bunch of work for each one. You know, there's questing involved, a lot of looting, and there's going to be a lot of upgrades to come. So one of them is going to be like the droid smith, and that'll give us a tool that we can use to cut through metal grates. That'll give us more access to more loot. But that's not my main priority. My main priority is going to be that blaster so we can break rocks. And I can't remember which one that's called now. I'll have to wait until these quests open up a little bit. But also here, key part intel. That's going to be something else you're going to want to keep track of. For example, this one right here, in the world of upgrades, that will absolutely be a priority for me. As a matter of fact, I might go out and get that here now. BT-095 fast shot trigger. And that's what's needed to max this out. So yeah, that is definitely going to be a priority for me. I mean, I've got all the upgrades I need otherwise, or all the other components, I should say. So yeah, that's definitely a priority. I'll probably go do that right now, as a matter of fact. Assuming I can actually access the thing. Again, sometimes you're going to be blocked from being able to even get these things. And I honestly don't remember now if the rock breaking ability was part of that. A tool capable of destroying rocks is required to open the cave. Okay, so we can't even get that yet, sadly. So it's kind of like a built-in block. They let us level quickly, but only in progression with the story. So yeah, unfortunately, I just got to start working on that one main quest line that's going to enable us to get that rock breaking ability before I can even go get that, which is super sad. Alright, there's really nothing else to go do right now. Of course, we could track down all this intel, go get some more loot, but again, guys, a lot of our progress is going to be blocked until we get that rock breaking ability unlocked. So the speeder boost and the rock breaking really holds you back. So my next priority will definitely be going after that rock breaking. And to do that, that'll be involved with the hyperspace main quest. So folks, that's going to be it for today. I'll go ahead and drop that hard save. Booyah. And yeah, I'm going to wait to do all the other fun storyline and cutscene stuff and dialogue interactions. There's a lot going on with that coming up. So for now, I feel like this is a good breaking point. Folks, I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Next time will probably be this evening. I've got my PT today. So, yeah, that'll probably be about 8 p.m. my time, give or take. So again, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see y'all later.